Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are playing the demo of Fabled Lands, which is a choose-your-own-adventure kind of RPG. Also, please consider liking and subscribing because it really helps me out with growing the channel. But without further ado, let's get into the game! Okay, what do we want to be? A warrior? Maybe. I do like that he's got a little bit of a Viking feel to him. Love the beard. Mage. Priest. Love the outfit, but maybe. Oh. I like the way the Wayfarer looks. Not really sure, like what? That must be like a ranger, considering the bow. That is interesting for sure. Oh, I love the hair, the whole hair thing here. Like, oh my god! But I do not want to be a bard. Sorry, troubadour. Honestly, Wayfarer. Yeah, I love rangers in general. What is that here? You prefer to make your home in mountain grottos and woodland groves rather than in the squalid streets of cities. You have the agility of a gazelle, the cunning of a fox, and the ferocity of an eagle. You have heard of a city of trees deep within the forest of the Isle of Druids. Nice. Yeah, I'm fine with Barkung, I guess. Nice. How many different ones do we have? 4. Okay. Like that. Okay. I like that. It's like a long bow, I think. Well, whatever. I like the look of it. Item. Oh. Oh, I like that. Oh yeah, we're going for that. And what's this? Oh! That's cute. Oh my god, an owl. Okay, I love the owl, but dude. Okay, okay. I just have to. Have a bear fight for us. Nice. I guess that's. Yeah, I guess that's like a normal difficulty, so let's go with that. Welcome to the Fabled Lands. Read carefully within the text. There could be hints of what perils lie ahead. Okay. You are alone in an open boat waiting for death. How your life has changed since that day when you set out from your homeland across the unbounded ocean. You had signed on board a ship with the hope of visiting a dozen ports and seeing 1,000 wonders, but calamity overtook your voyage in the first week when pirates swooped down upon the vessel. You and a handful of shipmates managed to get the cutter down into the water and were making off, but some of the pirates leapt down the rail right in your midst. The fighting was hard. You remember little of it now, but when it was over, the boat was awash with blood, and you were the only one left alive. Of your own ship and the pirate's craft there was no sign. The current had carried you out of sight of any living thing. Best not to think how you've survived since then. At the mercy of the wind and sea currents, you have been swept steadily westward into regions completely unknown to you. Drinking water has been your biggest problem. You've had to rely on rain, and there has been none for days. Your body is weak, your spirits low. Then, just as death seems to draw his boat alongside, you see something that kindles new hope. White clouds, birds turning high above, the grey hump of land on the horizon. Steering towards the shore, you feel the cutter lurch as it enters rough water. The wind whips up plumes of spindrift and breakers pound the cliffs. The tiller is yanked out of your hands. The little boat is spun around, out of control, and goes plunging towards the coast. You leap clear at the last second. There is the snap of tinder, the roaring crescendo of the waves, and then silence as you go under. Striking out wildly, you try to swim clear, then suddenly a wave catches you and flings you contemptuously up onto the beach. It's time to begin your adventure! Battered and bedraggled, you lie gasping for breath until you hear someone walking along the shore towards you. Wary of danger, you lose no time in getting to your feet. Confronting you is an old man clad in a dirty loincloth. His eyes have a feverish bright look that is suggestive of either a mystic or a madman.
"Well, well, well, what have we here, friends?"
asks the old man. He seems to be talking to someone next to him, although you are certain he is alone.
"Looks like a washed-up adventurer to me,"
he says in answer to his own question.
"All wet and out of luck."
He carries on having a conversation that quickly turns into a heated debate. He is clearly quite mad. Excuse me, you shout above the hubbub in an attempt to grab the old man's attention. He stops and stares at you. Is this the Isle of the Druids? You ask impatiently.
"Indeed it is," says the old man. "I see that you are from a far land, so it is up to me to welcome you to Harkuna. But I think you may have much to do here, as it is written in the stars that someone like you would come. Your destiny awaits you. Follow me, young adventurer."
The old man turns smartly about and begins walking up a path towards some hills. You can just see some sort of monolithic stone structure atop one of them. Okay, we can follow him, scour the remnants washed ashore, or explore the island on your own. Well, I mean, I was just washed ashore, so I'm probably pretty tired, so I don't think it would be wise to go on my own. And I don't know the place. He does. That feels like a smart thing to do, though. You find a small vial holding a reddish concoction. You bless your good fortune when you recognize it is a healing potion. Don't forget to click on an item in the loot chest to transfer it to your inventory. Thank you. Click the icon at the bottom. Okay. I'll press I or C to access your inventory. Okay, well, let's follow the old man. During your short trip upward, the old man regales you with tales of your destiny and fate, continuously arguing with himself as he does so. Make a move. Click on any of the available map locations in order to move your character. Gotcha. Obsidian stones. Guess that's where we are. Well, not really much to choose between here. We have the obsidian stones. You reach a hill covered with a circle of large obsidian standing stones. Despite the bitter wind that blows across these hills, the stones are unweathered and seem almost newly lain.
"Here are the gates of the world,
says the mad old man. The stones are laid in such a way that they form 3 archways, each carved with mystic symbols and runes of power.
Each gate will take you to a part of the world of Harkuna, though I know not where,
explains the old man. Abruptly, he turns around and sets off down the hill, babbling to himself. His voice fades as he descends the hill, leaving you alone with the brooding stones and the howling wind. There are 3 stone gates engraved with ancient runes. Each gate is marked with a name: Yellowport, Marlock City, and Wishport. From here, you can see the coast and the whole island, which is heavily forested. I mean, that feels like the smart thing to do. Although that could also be interesting, but probably also dangerous. Not saying that that is without danger, because you could, end up in a hostile place. But could also try to get some supplies. So, let's step through one of the gateways. You intend to step through one of the archways. Okay, so I can't. Well, that decides it for us then. Explore the island further. You decide to explore the island further and ponder where to go next. You have a clear view from the top of the hill of the northern parts of the island, and you notice a previously unknown to you road that snakes along the cliff tops. Okay, we have a coastal road, coastline, trading post. You can drag the camera with your left. Yeah, I know. I did that earlier. And zoom with the mouse wheel. Okay, so we can go to the forest, coastline, trading post, or coastal road. Let's check the coastal road. You're on the coastal road that snakes along the windswept cliff tops in the north of Isle of Druids. Okay, roll dice. Oh. Attacked by a werebore. Great. To equip a weapon or armor, right click on it and select equip, or drag and drop it on the equipment slot highlighted in blue on your character sheet. Do I have anything? I don't seem to have a weapon, or do I? In your inventory, every item you pick up is stored in here. Right click on items in your inventory to find out what you can do with them. Okay, yeah, I guess I have 5 arrows. Let's see if we can kill this werebore with those. A werebore in ornate armor comes thundering out of the undergrowth near the road with a raised spear. There is no chance of retreat or surrender in this battle. Fight. Hopefully, our own little bear can help us. Combat plays out in rounds, with each combatant taking their own turn. Everything you do costs action points. Yep. The order of portraits at the top of the screen from left to right determines what order combatants take turns. Yep. Left click on a ground hex to move. Once an enemy is in range indicated in red, left click on it to attack. Remember to keep an eye on your action points. Yeah. Okay, end your turn by pressing N, or by clicking the end turn button. Can I summon my... Can I summon him? Let's summon the bear there. Okay, so what is my range for? Okay, yeah, so I was out of action points. You can also use special actions from the action bar. Click on a skill icon to start casting. If the skill is not instantly casted, you can cancel it by right clicking. Okay. Alright, it's my bear. Okay. Okay. Well. I lost my bear companion, but I won the fight. Okay. The creature's armor is too heavy to suit you, but you can take a hunting spear and a boar's tusk. Grab your acquisitions and continue onwards. Okay. Make a move. You can recap all tutorial messages for it. Yeah, okay. Let's go to coastline. You make your way around the coast. The interior of the island appears to be heavily forested. After a while, however, you come to a bay in which a couple of ships are anchored. A small settlement nestles on the beach. Roll 2 dice and add your score in the given ability. To succeed in a task, you must get higher than the difficulty. Okay. The trees are closely packed, leaning together as if in conference, whispering quietly among themselves. Birds twitter in the distance, and slivers of sunlight lance down through the musty gloom. As you proceed along a forest track, you think you hear a rustling in the bushes. Later, you spot a shadowy figure darting through the trees. Or was it your imagination? An animal snuffling sound right behind you makes you spin around, but there is nothing there. Successful scouting roll. You struggle deeper into the forest until you come to a thick wall of impenetrable thorn bushes. Circling it, you find there is a break in the hedge, but it is filled by a large tree. To your surprise, a face forms in the trunk and speaks in a woody voice. "None can pass. Begone, human." Try to persuade it to let you pass. You explain what a tree lover you are, and that your heart has always been at home in forests. You portray yourself as the greenest adventurer ever. Oh wow. Successful charisma roll. Well, I suppose I could let one such as you through, says the tree thoughtfully. Then it uproots itself with a great tearing sound and shuffles out of the way. There you go. You may pass. You walk through the thorn bush gate. Beyond, you find several huge oak trees whose branches are so big that they are able to support the homes of many people. City of Trees. Welcome to the City of Trees, says a passing woman dressed in the garb of a druid. The city has been built amid the branches of several mighty oaks. Ladders run up and down the trees to houses that perch like nests in the branches. You are not allowed into any houses, but the druids allow you to barter at the market. Sure, let's go to the market. I have 200 gold. You don't want that, do you? Yeah, you don't. You don't want those. Okay. Surprisingly protective for a thing made out of holes. Yeah, very true. I might want to get more arrows, honestly. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get some arrows. Bye. Seems like a good idea, you know? Rope. Yeah. Best friend of adventurers and hangmen alike. Rope is always good. I'm gonna save the rest, I think. Yeah. I'll save the rest for now. Let's go to the leader. You are brought before the druid's leader, the oak druid, a bearded fellow with earth and leaves all tangled up in his hair. He asks you to perform a service for them. Some weeks ago, the willow staff was stolen from us, he croaks.
News suggests that brigands rampaging the northern coast of the island are in possession of it. I need a young adventurer like yourself to travel north of the trading post and return the staff to me. When you return with it, I will make your techniques of tracking and your wilderness lore better.
Okay, let's accept. New information was added to your log. Click the quest log button at the bottom of the screen. Yeah. You accept the task at hand. Okay. So we want to go back there. You're on the coastal road, yeah. Let's see what happens. Attacked by another wereball! Again. Oh. Well. Let's, get another little bear out. Okay. Defend. Well, the bear did its job. Okay. Let's go to the trading post. While in town, you can click on the icons. Yeah. The trading post is a small village set up here by enterprising settlers from the mainland. Its main export appears to be furs from the forest. The mayor, a fat, genial fellow who greets you personally, insists that one day the trading post will be a thriving town. There is not a lot here yet, however. A small market, a quay, the settlers' houses, and a shrine to Lacuna the Huntress, goddess of nature. Let's see if we can sell those. No? Still not able to sell that. We have 9 arrows. Okay. Well, there's not really much to do there. Explore. Wandering around the tiny settlement is uneventful. There is nothing much for you to see. Okay. Temple? You want to see how the divine is represented in this settlement. Visit the Shrine of Lacuna. The shrine is set in a wooded grove. Birds twitter in the trees, and a deer darts away into the forest as you approach. A priestess is tending a low altar where food and drink has been laid out in honor of Lacuna, the goddess of the wilderness. She is the patron of hunters, trappers, woodsmen, and all those who seek oneness with nature. Well, I don't know if we want to jump straight into that, although we are technically a hunter. Definitely don't want to do that. Seek a blessing? If you're an initiate, it costs only 10 shards to purchase a blessing. Huh. Scouting blessing works by allowing you to try again when you fail a scouting ability check. It is good for only 1 reroll. Fine, let's become that then. Becoming an initiate of Lacuna gives you the benefit of paying less for blessings and other services the temple can offer. It costs 30 shards to become an initiate. You cannot do this if you're already an initiate of another temple. Sure. Lacuna has been recorded as your goddess in your adventure sheet. Okay. Talk to the priestess. The priestess, dressed in silken robes and wearing a wreath of oak leaves, says, I have need of an adventurer like yourself. For arcane reasons involving the secret mysteries of Lacuna, I need the tusk of a boar, a were-boar in fact. Hunt down one and bring me its tusk. In return, I will teach you how to be a better scout. Accept the mission. I have 2. Hey. The priestess, who is wearing... Can you please go away? I want to read. Who is wearing the skin of a wolf and is covered in red paint, welcomes you gleefully. At last, the tusk of a were-boar. Now the ceremony can go ahead. The priestess rewards you with knowledge. You gain 1 scouting permanently. Nice. Yeah. Make my scouting even better. Let's leave that. Let's go to the inn. The Green Man Inn costs you 1 shard a day. Each day you spend here, you can recover 1 stamina point if injured. Up to the limit of your normal unwounded stamina score. Well, we're not wounded, so I don't need to do that. Quayside? The Quayside at the trading post is a simple affair without the harbor facilities or the shipwrights of the larger ports. There are no ships available to buy here, but if you already own a ship, you can buy and sell cargo. Well, I don't, so. Well, I mean, I guess we have to keep going here and see if I can get the... Highwayman. That might be the one. 2 brigands leap out from hiding and menace you with their swords. One is behind you, one in front.
Give it up,
They advise.
money's not worth getting killed over.
Let's fight. They have an accomplice in hiding who shoots you with an arrow. Seriously? The 3rd brigand then leaps up to join his comrades. I mean, I don't think this is gonna go well, but... You prepare to teach those brigands some manners! Fine. Let's defend. Well, I can't do anything with him. Let's get her out of the way.
Hey, well done, bear.
Woohoo! We actually won, and my bear didn't die! Searching the bodies of the brigands, you find a suit of a willow staff, leather armor, 1 suit of ring mail, a couple of bolts, a sword, and a purse containing 37 shards. Nice. I guess that is the thing he wanted. Yeah, make a move. Yeah, I guess we have to go back to the forest. Yeah.
Oh, it's you again. All right, off you go.
The tree uproots itself and shuffles out of your way, leaving you free to visit the City of Trees once more. Thank you. And let's go to the leader. Come on, go away. You give the willow staff to the oak druid of the City of Trees. Ah, thank you, the druid intones, going on. A willow staff, eh? I see. As a reward, the druid lets you train with the City of Trees' best hunters and trackers. You gain 1 rank. Yay! Your maximum stamina points are increased permanently by 2. You gain 6 stamina. You have also gained a new skill. Choose one of the following items. Combat dodge. No requirements. Where's valid weapon type equipped? Don't use that. Archery. Plus 30 crit hit chance. Plus 2 offense. Bows, that's what I'm using. Yeah, let's do that. Your gain in rank has taught you much. You feel tougher, luckier, and generally better able to deal with trouble. When you are ready, you leave. Can I sell some of the stuff that I have? I wonder, can I use that? I can. Okay. Well, it gives me a little bit more defense, which is good. Let's learn that. Okay, well, I will say that that is enough for this video. I might come back to it because it is fairly interesting, and who knows, might even end up buying it because I like it so far. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!